Assalamu alaikum. My name is Zahra. I'm from Evening Group B and from Lab Group C. My topic is to determine the hemoglobin concentration of your own blood by Sahali's hemoglobinometer. The principle of Sahali's method is quite easy, that when the blood is added to 0.1 molar hydrochloric acid, the hemoglobin present in RBCs is converted to acid hematine, which is a dark brown color compound. Equipments which we use while performing this method are Sahali's hemoglobinometer containing plastic housing, hemoglobin graduated device, glass stirrer, hemoglobin pipette, lancet, ethanolic swab, and dropper. The two reagents which are used are 0.1 molar HCl and distilled water. Now I'll tell you what is Sahali's hemoglobinometer. It consists of molded housing having 3 columns. 2 lateral columns are permanent glass comparison standards with acid hematine, which are taken as 100%. The middle column contains a graduated measuring tube that can be taken out of plastic housing. It has a double scale, 1 for gram, 100 ml, and another for the percentage of hemoglobin. It also contains a capillary pipette which is marked 20 ml and stirrer. Now you can see the image of Sahali's hemoglobinometer. The main thing which I'll explain you now is how to perform Sahali's method. Firstly, pour about 8 to 10 drops of 0.1 molar HCl in the hemoglobin tube, then clean and sterile fingertip and prick it by a lancet. Then remove first drop, then suck blood into hemoglobin pipette up to 0.20 microliter by mouthpiece of rubber tube of the pipette. Then transfer blood from the pipette to the hemoglobin tube and mix gently with a stirrer. Then leave for 5 minutes so hemoglobin is converted to acid hematine. Then add purified water dropwise in the hemoglobin tube and match color with a comparator, and in the last observe reading in gram percentage. The precautions which we should follow while performing this experiment are: the first drop of blood should be discarded, no air bubbles should be present in the pipette, blood should be drawn to mark 20 microliter, and then match the color in good light. The advantages of this method is easy to perform and quick, inexpensive, can be used as a beside procedure, and does not require technical expertise. Following are the disadvantages of this experiment. The source of light will influence the comparison of color. For maximum color, a longer time is required. Carboxyhemoglobin, methemoglobin, and sulfhemoglobin are not converted to acid hematine. Development of color is slow and acid hematine is not stable. Perfect matching with brown glass standards is not possible. Now this is the end of my presentation. Thank you very much.